You know, it's not very often I find somebody as beautiful as you, baby. And you know, that smell of agave that just drives me crazy. Well, you've got it. Oh, hi.
Hi, guys. Welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre, the birthday edition. Yes, another year older today. Do I look it? You can see the gray popping in. Hey, Jay, how you doing, buddy? Just so you guys can see, Jay. Hola, ¿cómo está? So, you guys, I've just gone crazy. I swear. I just released a new review, and OMG, dudes, seriously, check out the review. Wow. Yeah, and when I go crazy about some stuff every now and then. Thanks, JB. Thank you very much. Thanks, Emlon. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, it's your wife's birthday too? Yes. Tauruses rock, man. May 10th birthdays are the best. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. I just released a new review of Tequila Corrido. And oh my God, if you guys haven't watched it, make sure afterwards, after we're done doing our thing here today, you guys watch it, okay? And oh my God, Ana Romero Mena, she does not disappoint. Wow. So that's what I'm sipping on tonight. I'm sipping on some Tequila Corrido. I've got the Blanco, I've got the Repo, and I've got the Añejo, all with me here today, all celebrating my birthday with me. And I am just so happy that you guys are joining me today. You know, you guys are very important to me. And, well, I'm so glad you guys came out to celebrate and to hang out and to ask questions and talk tequila with me. Hey, thank you, Abel. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. JP, thank you. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I did the review early. I started at about 1 o'clock and I did 3 expressions from it. So yeah, I'm feeling a little good. And you guys, you know, there's only one other tequila that makes me do this, but this one.
Oh yeah. I had some and I was like, oh, I just want to dance and I want to sing to you, baby. It's the agave. It just makes me, oh, so excited. I want to make love to you, baby. I want to sing to you. I want to pour you in my glass and drink you up, baby. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I got a little excited about this brand. I don't get that excited about brands like this that often. And when I do, you guys know what it's like when you try it. I don't mess around. And this one is something special. Now, let me tell you a little bit too. You know, if you're not familiar with Tequila Corrido, it was out before. And it was a brand that a gentleman, I meant Brad Hoover. I mentioned him in the video. He created it and then he passed away. And so this brand went bye-bye and I was searching for it and trying to find when they're talking about reviving it, bring it back out again. And I found out that, well, it's only in Scottsdale, Arizona, right? So I contacted the brand and I go, yo, you can't just keep this in Scottsdale, Arizona. We need some of this, I need to share this with the country. I want to do a review of it too, and so we ended up getting them to ship a shipment of it over for Ferment and Still. So we have it up on the website and I did the review of it today and you guys gotta watch the review video. I'm serious. It is, you guys gotta watch the review video. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Yeah, I've had Casa Dragones. It's diffused. It's made with a big diffuser machine. It's not good. So if you're thinking it's good, then and you enjoy it, then that's great. I appreciate you for enjoying it, but it's diffused and it's stuff that will not sit on the shelf here because it's just not good. So yeah, I've had Cosmos Dragonus. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You guys, I always appreciate it when you do the super chats. And if you're new to this and don't know what the super chats are, if you click the $ below the chat, you can do a super chat or a sticker, and that helps support the channel and all this great information and stuff that I do for you guys. So feel free to do that if you want. You don't want to, you don't have to either. It's just for those that wish to really support the channel and support what I do. Thank you, Steven. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Al Martinez. Muchas gracias, amigo. Yeah, you figured you haven't had it, but see what that. Okay, yeah, it's pricey. It's overpriced, diffused stuff. It's all about the pretty bottle with that one. I can't stop sipping Cascana. I know, right? It's good. It's not going to be around for much longer, so we've got some bottles left, but it's and that one I ranted and raved about it, and then everybody was like, "Oh, he's just being crazy." And then everyone that bought it and that's trying that Cascanas Extrañejo, the single barrel, is like, "Oh my God, dude, you were serious. You were seriously correct about this. This is amazing." Thank you, Ron, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. God, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. How bad is it's not bad. It's just bland. It's, they've cold filtered all the good flavor out of it. And so it's not bad. I mean, if it's the only thing you have to choose between Cuervo and stuff, I would take it. Sipping on Casquin Blanco 38. Yeah, very good. The Casquin Blanco is very good. It's great. I know, right? The Cascanas XA is really good. But I'm telling you guys, this Corrido stuff, all right? Check out the review. Watch the review that I posted. I literally posted it just like 15 minutes before we came live here. I was able to finally get it up and on live on the channel. Check it out, okay? And then comment and let me know. And if you buy some, we have like a limited amount of bottles left on Ferment and Still. I may need to contact them again and see if they'll send me some more. But this stuff is now easily like across the board one of my top brands, okay? Across the board. As far as like regular strength goes, not, it doesn't jump up with the high proof Blancos, but as far as 40% goes, it's right up there with the top. As far as Reposados and Yejos and Blancos go, I'm going to probably purchase a couple more bottles of each just so I have them on the shelf here, because after sipping these, oh my God, that's all I can say is like, oh my God. So make sure you check it out, okay? Check out the review on it. And if you're interested in picking some up, check out Ferment and Still, and you can find it there. We literally, I mean, seriously, are only have a few bottles left. I think I have like 7 bottles of the Repo and the Añejo and like maybe 10 bottles of the Blanco left, and that is it. We bought like 6 cases of each, but people that knew about Corrido, a lot of them bought it when we first announced that it was on its way. Now it's in stock and it'll ship quickly, but make sure that you, if you want it, it sounds interesting to you, that you get it quickly. Otherwise, it may take us a couple of weeks to get more in. I need to contact the brand and get more if people buy it up. So it is a treat. You guys will love it. Let's see. Sipping some Ocho right now. Good. Ocho's good. Haven't you tried San Matias Grand Reserva, but your review said it was sweet. Like, how sweet is it? It's natural sweet. It's not artificially sweet, but it's good. It's French oak, so it's going to be naturally sweet. But it's got the caramel, it's got vanilla, it's got butterscotch. It's very good. It's very good budget Extrañejo. Any word on the race sauce? No, everyone still hasn't received it. It hasn't come in yet. We're waiting on it to arrive here in Southern California. And, you guys, it's not my fault. It's not Ferment and Still's fault. It's Sazerac's fault. They are always late on everything we've ever done with them, and it's seriously late, okay? Not just a little late, seriously late. So just be patient. It'll come. It's on its way. But they're just always late. So that's just, Yeah, I'm sorry for it, but that's just the way it is. Yay, Todd Gilbert, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, you guys. Again, if you want to support the channel, do the super chats like these guys are doing. You just click the $ below the chat, and you can select either a super chat or super sticker. And when you do that, you support the channel, and then your comments stay up on the screen longer, or your questions, so more and more people can see them longer, and then you get priority with me on when I respond to them. Just like now, Shaman, thank you so much for the super chat. You just got your oh, nice single barrel in the mail. Great. Try the Reposado. That Del Tesoro single barrel Reposado is really good. I'm so proud of that pick. And I bought a bunch of bottles myself, so I still have it. I sip it. It's really good. All right, so Christopher says he bought 2 bottles of single barrel Reposado you put together. Really glad I got them. Can you explain the decision process? Which barrel you picked? Yeah, I went for the one. You know, they gave me like 3 or 4 samples. That I think it was 3 samples to choose. I actually picked it live with Carlos Camarena on the Happy Hour with the Hombre, and I wanted the ones that had bold flavor, that had a nice agave forwardness on it, and then also a nice barrel influence, but you know, something that gave us an experience, like the best experience possible. And so that was the one that gave us the best experience possible of all the barrels that they gave us an option on. And so that's why I picked it. It's really good. All right, sub border bunners. How about Reposado Pasote? Scale of 1 to 10. I'd give it a 6, probably. I'm not a big Pasote. I like G4 better than Pasote, but it's good. So 6, 7, like in that area. I mean, if I had to rate it, it's not something I drink a lot. I've got it on my shelf. I've had 1 bottle for a while. I don't drink it that often. Going to Tijuana, Oregon, Mezcal to pick up from there. Yeah. There's all kinds of, well, if you can find some Chacolo, it's really good. And then also some Mezonte. You can find all kinds of different expressions of Mezonte in Tijuana that you can't find in the US, and some of their stuff's really good. So check those out and see what you can find. I know some people were talking about it before where they're finding some. So Los Abuelos is doing an XA. Any chance that it hits the States as Fortaleza? Oh, wise one. Well, I haven't heard that they're doing an XA yet. Only time I've ever known them to do an XA was something that they served at the distillery. So I haven't heard anything about them doing an XA. And normally when they had an XA before, you had to go to the distillery and tour the distillery in order to try it. So if it's coming out, I'm sure it'll come out as Fortaleza. So, but I haven't heard anything. G4 is my preference in his brands. Terralta's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everything out of El Pendio is good, but it, you know, is it ranking it top, you know, is like the best Reposado I've ever had. I would put the Corrido Reposado above Pasote. Sorry. It's really, really good. It's a really good Reposado. Seriously good. But Pasote's okay. I mean, you're so welcome, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being here and coming and celebrating my birthday with me. We got 34 friends here today, and I really appreciate that. And I love you guys all. You know, I love that you support the channel, and I love that, you know, I can help you guys with tequila. And I'm always here to answer questions for you, as you guys always know, especially those that send me PM messages and stuff all the time. You never bother. I'm always here to help, and I'm always glad to answer questions and to help you guys out. All right, so Kevin wants to know if you ever had Siembra Valles Ancestral. Was wondering what you think. Yeah, it's good. You know, it's smoky. I mean, it's more like a mezcal than it is a tequila, but it's good. It's not something that I want to visit all the time. There's so many other mezcals that I'd rather drink, but it's good. It's not bad. It's not horrible. It's just, it's not your typical tequila flavor profile because it's made, you know, cooked in an in-ground earthen pit, you know. How about Fortaleza Añejo scale 1? Why do I have to rate everything 1 to 10? I don't like doing that. So I'm not going to rate it 1 to 10. It's good. If you like Valle tequila, it's good. You want to spend the money on it, it's good. I have some on my shelf, but you know, for me to go out and want to spend 89, 90 bucks on their añejo, I'd rather buy other añejos. So but it's good. It's not bad. It's just not something that is in my wheelhouse. It's not something that I enjoy. I would rather buy the Corrido añejo because this is freaking fantastic. I drank this añejo and I was like,
oh yeah. Oh, I think I found it. I found it. Miss New Agave.
Oh yeah. All right. Is Don Julio real worth it? No, it's not. Put down the
Don Julio and leave the total wine.
No, Don Julio is not worth it anymore. All right, next question. I've got a good sipper tequila, but was wondering what a good. All right, I've got a good sipper tequila, but was wondering what a good. Okay. Oh, what's a good mixer? Oh, mixer. Well, anything that's a good sipper is a good mixer. Yeah. My mixer? El Tesoro. That's my well tequila. I make all my palomas and margaritas and stuff with El Tesoro. Why dumb it down? Why go for a lower priced, poor quality thing for your cocktails? You know, if you make a good cocktail, you want a good tequila in it. Pueblo Viejo is really good too. I use their reposado for my palomas. It's very good. Oh yeah, saw a video on Guillermo Salza talking about the XA. Oh, great. Well, he probably, is coming out with one. I haven't heard of it yet, so I don't know. If it does come out with it, you'll see it, and everyone will know about it. But right now, last time I talked to him, he told me that all his barrels for his añejos are sold before they were filled. So I haven't talked to Guillermo in a little while. So, I mean, if he comes out with one, he comes out with one. And if he does, we'll have it, and I'll review it. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know. What about the Tromba tequila review? I haven't gotten the Tromba bottle yet. So as soon as I get a Tromba, I will do a tequila review. Do they sell Corrido in Ohio? No, they don't. You can buy it on Ferment and Still, though. We have it on Ferment and Still. Mixer, yeah. Well, El Tesoro. Use El Tesoro as a mixer. It's a good mixer. Corrido, Galindo, Bandero. Yeah, all three of those are good. But actually take Corrido over Galindo and Bandero right now. Because Galindo is only a Blanco and Bandero is only a Blanco. Corrido gives you a Blanco, a Repo, and an Añejo. And Ana Romero Mena, she's just, you've tried Magenta, I'm sure, and she just killed it with this brand. It's so good. I don't normally go crazy over brands like this. Normally, yeah, okay, it's good. It's a recommend or whatever. This is a definite must try. If you like agave and really like agave to be present in your tequila and want your tequila to give you an experience, then Corrido is something that everybody needs to check out that's like that wants that. No, I don't own the brand. No, I don't own any stock in it. No, I don't get paid by them. They didn't pay me for anything. I bought these freaking, but they didn't even provide this for the review. I bought the bottles out of our stock. So, it's good. It's good. Have you tried Los Tres? Yes, I have. And it's okay. It's not fantastic. It's okay. That distillery, most of the stuff that comes out of that distillery is like, okay. There's not a whole lot of great stuff that comes out of there. I think that's their house brand. And it's okay. It's not fantastic though. It's not something I would rant and rave about. How did she pick it up? What's the back? Who pick what up? I don't understand. How did she pick it up? The backstory on the brand is in the video, so watch the video. I tell you the whole story. But Ana Romero is just every tequila that she comes out with that I try just blows me away. Vulcan de mi Tierra, she did a great job with that one first. Then she came out with Mijinta, and Mijinta is I haven't tried the Repo yet, but the Blanco got 5 agave from me. It was really, really good. And she's just so passionate and so into making sure the agave is represented and it's cherished and it's loved and it's represented beautifully in the tequila. And she just does it right. She does it like it's supposed to be done. So I've been thoroughly impressed. There hasn't been anything yet that I've tried from Ana Romero Mena that's bad. It's not good. So, but watch the video. I tell the story in the video of the brand and where it came from, because it's been around. It was around for a while and then it disappeared. And but I talk about it in the review video. So make sure you watch the review video. It gives you all the details on that. And then goes into the tasting and the flavor profiles of them. So it's good stuff. All right. Let's see. Any other questions? No other questions. So I'm going to pour some more because no, I've got a little bit left. I'm drinking the Blanco right now. So good. And for you people that really favor something that's rich and a beautiful agave taste, you know, I put this up with Lalo as far as the Blanco goes. I am looking forward to buying Tapatio 110 Blanco this Thursday for $52. I heard great reviews and impressed with the family who makes it. Yep. It is made by Carlos Camarena, the Camarena family, and it is a good tequila. Tapatio's good. You can't miss with Tapatio. I like the 110 Blanco. Is that and the Excelencia are my two favorites out of the line. Ohio is not good to you? No? Well, you can order online outside of Ohio, and you can have it shipped to you. Fortaleza Blanco still strength 46 is good. Yeah, it's good. The Fortaleza still strength is my favorite expression out of Fortaleza. Everything else, it's okay for me. Thank you, William. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, the still strength is the only one I've bought multiple bottles of from Fortaleza. Although I've got the low 42A. I've got a bunch of those because that had the XA mixed in it because of their mistake and stuff. So I've got 6 or 7 bottles of that. And, I buy the winter blend, which is good. But, when people go crazy on the pricing on it, I'm not spending that kind of money on it. So I normally track some down and have somebody get some for me that owns a store or whatever. And they normally take care of me because, because I normally buy a lot of stuff there. So, but, I'd rather buy stuff from El Pendio or from La Alteña or from other places like Lalo and like the Lalo Blanco. I've probably drank more bottles of Lalo Blanco than any other Blanco on the shelf because of how easy that is to drink. Thank you. I'm glad I was born too. And by the way, just so you know this, I'm from Ohio, so I grew up in Ohio. So yeah, the winter blend is good. It's the first. I like the first winter blend better than the second one. I thought the first one was better, whereas the French oak and the American oak blend, and not the beer barrel blend thing. The second one was kind of weird, and it's okay, but I think it's, people go crazy over it. And it's like, I didn't think it was that fantastic. I think it's good. Fortaleza makes good stuff. They're very good distillery. They make very good stuff. It's just not in my wheelhouse flavor wise, which is perfectly fine. I prefer more of the Altos agave, the sweeter, fruitier agave, and I prefer, different flavor profile than what Fortaleza provides. But Fortaleza is good. I'll drink the still strength all the time. And what's really good is when you take the still strength and you mix it with the 42A 1-to-1, and that just makes it so much better. It's so good. But to spend $90 on that añejo for each bottle, it's just a little on the pricey side for me, and I don't think it's worth it. What's that? Keep teaching. Well, I plan on it. Suburbaners. I plan to keep helping. So, if I have the answers, I'll get them. If I have the answers, I'll tell you. If I don't have the answers, I'll get them and tell you. So that's just the way I kind of work. When's my, I don't know. I haven't heard yet. The repo just dropped, so probably another year or two probably would be my guess. I sent Ana Romero a note, and I'm waiting for she'll respond. She doesn't speak English. She speaks primarily Spanish, so she normally has to translate everything I send her. So I'm sure she'll respond back to me, and I'm gonna see her when I go to Mexico. She's invited me to hang out with her on our trip in August. So I'll get as much information from her as possible. And of course, I'll have an interpreter with her because I don't speak Spanish that well. I am using Babbel right now to try to learn more, but I will have an interpreter with me, and I typically always travel with one that can interpret, because some of these master distillers don't speak English very well. So heading to Cabo Wednesday, I'm definitely going to look for the Reserva de Gonzalez. Any other I should look for? Well, you're going to have a hard time finding Reserva de Gonzalez in Cabo. You might be able to find it some places, but Cabo is a tourist trap, and they have all this sweet stuff you can drink there. You can visit Mauricio over in Tequila Town. He's might have it there. I don't know. You can, and if not, ask for Mauricio and tell him, hey, say I'm looking for Reserva de Gonzalez, and if he knows of any place that might have it, Mauricio might be able to tell you. His name's Mauricio Pons. He's the owner of Tequila Town. He's a good friend of mine too. Or you can go to the La Europa, which is over by Walmart, I believe. Walmart, and you can check with them. But most of the other stores are on there. Just gonna have the syrupy sweet touristy tequila stuff that they're gonna sell to you for a ridiculous price because they can, and because they like to lure in tourists to take advantage of them. So I'm no pro, but I did a Suerte Lalo comparison this weekend, and I found them to be very similar. Both great. Yep. Suerte's good. Suerte's a little more on the grassier side for me than Lalo is. But I'll review Suerte. I haven't done the reviews of Suerte yet. I'll do a review and put up some videos on Suerte. Any chance we'll see Lalo tequila for sale on? Yes, there is. We're waiting for it to come to California. They promised me the next month or so, so I'm hoping soon. But Lalo is also making for the Tequila Barrel Collective a high proof Lalo Blanco. So we're going to be the only ones that have it, and it'll be on Ferment and Still because that's the official partner for the Tequila Barrel Collective. So we will have 110 proof Lalo Blanco, which will be really good. But the Corrido is on Ferment and Still as well. So if you want to try that, even if you're in Ohio, we ship to Ohio now. You can purchase that and try it, and I recommend it. And then once you do, you can tell me, oh, I did try it and you were right, because that's what happens. I mean, I don't lie to you guys. I don't boost things up. I don't over exaggerate things. But when I find something that's really this good, I just go crazy, and I love to tell people about it, because when they find it and they drink it and they go, oh my God, this is so good, it makes me happy. I love it. I love it. I love seeing people enjoying stuff, and being able to find the stuff that I tell them about. I mean, it's happy. Hey, thank you, Blake. Thank you so much. Salute, amigo. Hey, here. Salute. Another whole trip around the sun. I'm still alive and kicking. Maybe a couple more gray hairs, but that's about it. Hey, thank you, Bubble Tea. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, you guys. You guys are so awesome. I love you guys. I love all of you, and that's why, I'm always here to answer questions for you and help you with any of your questions that you have. I'm always here for you guys. So any information that I get is information that I'm more than welcome to share with you, right? Just so you know. Yeah. But shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we now do. So congratulations. Ask and you shall receive. Sorry, I'm okay. All right, so sorry. My daughter. Hey, Bug. Oh, I love her. She's the best. Thank you. Everybody say hello to my daughter, Caitlin. If she's still on here, hopefully she's still watching. I love you, Bug. You know I do. I am so proud of her. She's such a great human being. And she plays ice hockey and now playing golf. And my world revolves around my little girl. So it's the first time she's come on and said hi. So I'm glad see Bubble Tea says hi, Bug. Hi, Caitlin. I call her Bug because she's my Kate Bug. So she's awesome. I'm glad she's watching. I can't find Cascaween Tahona anywhere. Hopefully they refill it soon. Yeah, we're out too. We're waiting. The distributor here is out. Hopefully they bring another. Do we have any in stock? I don't think we do. Let me. I think we're out. I know we might have had some. Let me see. Yeah, we're out of stock. Yeah, it's been out. The distributor told us, hey guys, all these things, Cascaween are out. So we have some, but none of the Tahonas, unfortunately. It's all out. Caitlin says hi back to you, Bubble Tea. Blake says hi, Caitlin. All these guys are gonna say hi to you now, Bug. She's awesome, and she's a straight A student. She kicks ass in school, you guys. So smart. I love her so much. She's my world. Yeah. William says hi, Caitlin. So now everyone's gonna ask about Caitlin when they come and do these. I might have to have her come and be my social media question answer online and stuff. Hey, Sergio, thank you so much. Colima, Mexico. Very nice. How's the weather there in Colima? Hopefully it's nice. I know we're heading into not the rainy season there yet, but the weather should be perfect out there right now, right? Oh, yeah, it's I'm looking forward to heading to Mexico, and you guys, I'm going to put together so much awesome content for you guys. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to be broadcasting live when I'm there. I'm going to be making all kinds of videos and movies and taking photos, and I'm going to have all kinds of great content on my trip to Mexico in August. I'm very happy that Fortaleza is in Canada. It just has to make its way to Ontario. Yeah, well, you can order, Blake, you can order across provinces. That's what quite a few people do. So I know people in Toronto that order from Calgary, from Alberta, and from other provinces and have it shipped to them. You can do that. So you have the ability to get it still. I don't know what NLW is. All right, so I could have some more of the añejo from Corrido. Corrido. Oh, this stuff is so good. Oh. Half these bottles are gonna be gone before I'm done with this thing tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, ooh, I just want to sing now. That is so good. That is, oh, that's delicious on my lips, baby. Oh yeah.
Oh. Found Cascaween Tahona and Plata 48 on the shelf here in Wichita. Good. Very good. They're both great. They're both great. You'll have a good time. You'll have enjoy them. They're both very good. Salvador does a good job there. What distilleries am I visiting on my trip to Mexico? I am visiting like 10 distilleries in like 11 days. So it's going to be a very busy trip. It's really hot right now in Colima. Oh. But you have G4 for, okay, good. G4 to keep you cool. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know it's warm down in Colima, so, but I know the rainy season's coming up pretty soon, right? So you guys will get your rain coming in. Ugh. It's funny. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I know you guys like the voice.
But every time I have a good añejo or extra añejo, I just want to sing. It's like, oh yeah, oh you know how much I love you, baby. I just want to put you to my lips and drink you up so bad. All right, this is the Tequila Police. Stop with the nonsense, and we're going to come in and hit you over the head with a club. We think you've had too much of that tequila, and you need to cease and desist before we put handcuffs on you and beat you senseless.
Sorry, Tequila Police. I have to watch it. Some tequila with coconut water. Arriba, Colima. I'll be there in the late July. Nice. I love coconut water and I love tequila, so that sounds pretty delicious. Blake, have you not been sitting in on the shows before? Everyone knows my voices. Is this the first time you've been here for the Q&A?
Oh my God, if this is the first time he's been here, he needs to be punished or something, because all of us have sat through this crap for so long. It's just ridiculous.
Well, there you go. Hey, thank you so much, Mark Trinidad, my buddy, my amigo. Thank you. Happy birthday, my brother. Just came back from Vegas, had some race. I saw you. I saw the picture that you posted of you sipping on the Raysol there. Awesome. And you know, Raysol is the one that
makes me sing. I love my Raysol. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that Raysol stuff is really good. And I'm glad you were enjoying some in Las Vegas. Hopefully you didn't lose so much money. I'm still waiting on my beautiful jersey. I'm sure it's coming soon too. I can't wait to put it on and show everybody, and to have my Tequila Hombre jersey for you guys to see. That's going to be awesome. Any chance Cascanas will continue to... Yes, they will continue to make an XA, but it won't be a single barrel. It will be blended barrels. And they were supposedly talking about having it out before the end of the year here. So it should be coming in here sometime soon. We'll see the 100 proof XA, but it will be blended barrels. It won't be the single barrel. The single barrel was crazy, ridiculous good. Yeah, it is so good. So we still have some bottles left. So if you still are been on the fence about it, you know, think about it some more, whatever, and let me know. Email me. The email address is in the description, and let me know if you want it. We still have some bottles left, and it is crazy good. It is my favorite American Oak Extra Añejo with Tapatio Excelencia coming in second. So yes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Perfect. Oh no. Oh, perfect. No worries. Oh no. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I'm excited, and I can't wait to tell everybody about it and show everybody it, and have a really cool Tequila Hombre jersey to wear for my videos. Hey, Ray Saul's late with what extra añejo you recommend then? I like cigars. Ray Saul is late? What do you mean it's late? What extra añejo do you recommend then? I like well, if you like cigars, I don't know what you mean by late. I don't know what late means. It's not late at all. But the Diablito by 123 Organic Tequila is really good. That one goes good with cigars. I smoke a lot of cigars when I drink that. It goes really well with it. Most XAs are good with cigars. Tapatio Excelencia, I like to have a good cigar with that as well. I drink a lot of cigars with a lot of different tequilas. I'll sit out with an añejo and smoke a cigar and have that as well. Have catching XAs. I'm catching axes. AXs. Don't catch axes. That's very dangerous.
Put the axe down. Do not catch axes. We understand you've been drinking tequila, but we don't want to see you get your head split open. So stop trying to catch axes. Move away from the building, put your hands above your head, and back away towards us, or we're going to beat you over the head with something we can find, like a rock or something.
Yeah. Don't catch axes. Okay, you got it. Good. I'm glad. No, seriously, the 123 Organic Tequila is really good. Their Diablito. I even would enjoy a good cigar with their number 2, the Reposado. Reposado from 123 is so good. It is so good. I mean, the whole line is solid, but as far as repos go, it is so good. It is so good. It's good. So the whole line from 123 Tequila, I recommend. And you can see I've always got them right back here. 1, 2, 3, all right there. And then I have I'm out of the Diablito. I need to get more of it. So hopefully I can find some more. I'll get some more. It just goes so fast, especially when I'm always out smoking cigars with it. I do enjoy a good cigar. I do partake in cigars, and I don't find people always say, well, why do you drink cigars with tequila? It masks all the flavor and stuff. You know, maybe for a really light Blanco it does, but for añejos and repos and stuff, I think some of them go really well with a good cigar, and I don't think it masks the flavors at all. I think they complement each other very nicely. Would I consider that my favorite repo, the 123 Organic Tequila? No. Right now, this is my new favorite repo right here. Corrido Reposado. This is fantastic. I'm going to sit with this in the backyard with a cigar and spend some time with this baby. I'm not even joking about how blown away I am with this brand. It's funny because never mind. I'm not even going to tell you guys. Yeah. 123 Tequila is definitely amazing. 100% agree. 100%. It is very good. Very good. David Ravandi does a great job with the whole line. And I love the flavor profiles that it has. It's going to always, you see it right there. 1, 2, and 3. I just need to get the Diablito and I'll order another bottle of it. because I drank it all because it's so good. But you can't go wrong with the 123 Diablito. So it's a good brand, and it's one I'll always have on my shelf. I can't believe that I like extra añejos because I don't like whiskey or bourbon. You don't have to like whiskey or bourbon to like extra añejos. You know, it's because of the agave flavor profile with the cinnamon and the baking spices and the sweetness and stuff that comes through. It's a completely different thing than a white corn liquor or a white grain liquor. So it's a completely different animal, even though it's, you know, aged in a barrel. And not only that, you don't, with bourbon or whiskey, you age them in brand new barrels. You don't age them in a barrel that's been aged with something else, where the tequila here is mixed with, you can do cognac, you can do wine, you could do all kinds of different scotch. They have tequilas now that are being aged in scotch barrels. All kinds of different interesting barrels that add a little extra flavor profile to it, but aren't overpowering from the barrel influence, because, you know, a lot of the barrel was used in the bourbon or the other liquor that was in it before. All right. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Sipping on some Yayo right now. First time. I think Yayo is very good. Very good. John Bollinger did a very good job with that tequila with Sergio Cruz out of 1414. It's very good. We sold out of it. We're out of it at Ferment and Still. We're waiting for more stock. They have an issue with the distributor here that we're trying to get resolved, which hopefully will be resolved so we can get more stock. Now I'm going to have to try the, you make it, oh dude, Shaman, seriously. If you try this and you don't like it, you let me know and I'll buy the remaining bottles off you. Okay. That is how good I know this thing is and how people are going to be impressed with it when they buy it. And yeah, it's going to be a little pricey because they did a small batch and right now it's only in Arizona. I had to convince them to send some out here to California so we can ship it around the country to people that want to try it. But it is seriously good. Watch the review video. It's good. It's good. So when you do try it, Shaman, let me know what you think. Okay, message me or whatever and tell me your thoughts, because I'm sure you're gonna be blown away by it. I completely understand that, Blake. Yeah, for some non-whiskey drinkers, sometimes the oak can be a little bit too much. Yeah, and then, you know, for brands like Avion and stuff where it's over oaked, I completely agree. There's times where the oak's just really overbearing, but the key is to have it where it complements the agave and doesn't overtake the agave. But there's a lot of brands out there where it's just, oh, we'll just throw it in a barrel, we'll just, you know, hit it with oak until you can't taste how nasty our Blanco is anymore. And then we'll put it out as an extra añejo. And then people that are whiskey drinkers are like, oh, this is so good because they're so used to whiskey, but it's not a good aged tequila. It's completely different. So I completely agree with you. The oak can be a bit much. And if you're not a whiskey drinker, which I was a whiskey drinker before, but I don't like it to be over oaked. There's times where I'll drink and I go, this is way too much oak in this thing. I don't know what they were thinking. And I'll pass on it. You know, but I totally get what you're saying. Good things I'm moving out of Arizona. I'll have to pick some up. Yeah, there you go. But it's only in, where is it? Only one part of Arizona. So it's not all of Arizona. So it's better if you just order it from Ferment and Still and we'll ship it to you. Now, yeah, you definitely got to try it. Have to order. Can't wait till next month. What's next month? If something big happening next month, Shaman, you're not telling me about? I'm learning to enjoy the different barrel. Yeah, there you have to, you know, yeah, and it's French oak, you got American oak, you got whiskey, you got cognac. There's all different kinds of things, wine, all different kind of things that the makers play with. And you just gotta, you know, you gotta experiment and try and understand. But you know, you stick with the good master distillers, the good distilleries. You're not going to come across ones that are over oaked and stuff. They would never let anything like that actually hit the market. They would do something else. They'd truck it before they would put it out with their name on it. And that's the kind of of distillers that I like to talk to and I like to hang out with and learn from and drink their tequila, because they understand it's, you know, they're not out for the mighty buck. They're out for, this is my family. This is our tradition. This is our reputation. It's at stake for every bottle that goes out. And that's what Felipe and stuff are all about. You're welcome, Shaman. You know I'm always here to help you. more money. You need more money? I think we all do, man. It's with all the different tequilas and stuff coming. And now, you know, diving down the mezcal rabbit hole can get expensive too. So be lucky you're not into mezcals like I've gotten into and all the different flavors they offer, because some of this $130 a bottle gets expensive. Yeah, people are like, oh, I don't want to spend that much on well, don't get into the destillados and the small batch mezcals, because like 120, 130, 140, 150 bucks is like the normal price for them. I hear a lot about how there's always new tequilas coming out. I wonder what the number is of the ones that shut down every month, if any. I don't think they shut down. I don't think there's any shutting down of anything, because the way it works is, you know, you pay for a batch, right? So you go to a distillery and you say, hey, I want to buy a tequila. And they go, okay, well, you know, if you go to a contract distiller, they're like, okay, well, we've got this is our Blanco. So you can taste this, tell us what you think. And then we can do it in this barrel. 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 We can age it, and then sometimes they even go, oh, let's go in our barrel room. We here, you can try this, or here, and stuff that's already made. It's already been sitting and aging in barrels. And you're like, oh yeah, that's good, but it's a little too harsh. Okay, well, we can put some additives in it and make it taste better, and blah, blah, blah. And you know, they do stuff like that. And that's, the brands don't get shut down. I wouldn't say shut down. They just don't order more, because people then realize after they buy the brand that, you know, it's expensive, first of all, to import it. You got to pay the import tax. You got to pay the logistics on getting it shipped here to the country. Then you have to get it into a distributor, and then you have to pay for marketing on it. And then you got to pay for, you know, your labeling and, you know, to get it past the TTB, and then all the licensing. And it's like, wow, you know, it's expensive. It's not cheap. And they're not going to be George Clooney and make $2 billion off of it right away without spending $10 million up front at first, you know? And so what happens is they just don't order more because they can't afford it. Their tequila wasn't as good as they thought it was, because they're not tuned in to what people are looking for in the tequila world, or they don't have the marketing budget to try to compete against something like Don Julio or Patron or anything else. You know, George Clooney had the money. He was freaking multi-billionaire when he did the tequila brand. So he had the money to spend on advertising and stuff. And, you know, you look at Patron, John Paul, he had the Paul Mitchell marketing machine behind him. So he had the money to do stuff like that. But you don't have the money to be able to market and stuff, your brand's not going to do well. And so that's where, you know, people like Felipe and stuff appreciate the things that I do, because I spread the word about it and tell people about the good brands out there, so they don't make the mistake of buying the crappy stuff. And I help the small producers, you know, get the word out without them having to spend huge money on marketing budgets that they don't have. You know, that's kind of the way the whole thing works. Hey, Upscale Entertainment. Hey, I started watching your videos lately. Thanks for everything. Have you ever tried the XA called Hijo Predilecto? I'm trying to find it and no luck. No, I haven't. No. And it's probably not one I would search out and look for. But if you find it and you like it, let me know. Let me see if I can find out just by looking up here where it's from, and even if it's even worth. It's like, oh, you know, people hear about these. Oh, did you hear about this brand so and so? And it's just somebody. Hijo Yeah, it doesn't exist in on Tequila Matchmaker, so I don't. Yeah, it's probably not in production. So yeah, I'm not. I can't help you. Sorry, man. Hey, Mark, what are your thoughts about the new agave liquor from Australia they're promoting lately? Do you think it'd be... No, I don't think it'd be a challenge for Mexican tequila. I think it's going to be a new category in itself, just like the South African agave that's out, the Kangoo or Karoo. I have a bottle of it. It's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. But yeah, no, they're not going to compete with Mexico. There may be, an additional alternate thing to it, but it's not going to be competing with any of the agave spirits they produce in tequila or in Mexico. Do they age? Yes, they do, and some of them are really good. Yeah, Excelia was one that Carlos Camarena was doing. It's aged in Chardonnay barrels and Cabernet barrels, I think, something like that. Very good. So good. It's the best one that I've had aged in wine barrels. But there's other brands. Mi Campo ages in wine. So does the Código. The Rosa is aged in rosé barrels. And that one I don't like at all. I'm not a fan. But the Excelia that used to be from Carlos Camarena was my favorite. Hi, Mark. What are your thoughts about the new agave liquor? Oh, I did that one. Sorry. I'm so sad I bought a bottle of Clase Azul before I started watching your show. Oh, well, it's a nice bottle that I'll never... Yeah, it's a pretty bottle. And if you have people that come over that aren't going to appreciate the good stuff, give them some of that. They'll love it. They'll go, oh, yeah, this is fantastic. This is the best tequila I've ever had. Not knowing it's just been adulterated with vanilla and caramel flavoring and glycerin to make it tastier. So it's tequila with training wheels. It's like giving somebody chocolate milk and telling them that it's milk. It's not milk. It's milk with chocolate in it. Well, that's not tequila. It's tequila that's been fortified to try to make it taste better. So, which good tequila doesn't need that, as you guys know. Hey, no problem, Upscale. I'm here for you, bud. You know that. Ordered the whole line. Oh, nice. I'll let you know my thoughts. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what you think. I'm sure it won't disappoint. Seriously, it won't. I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. I'm still waiting for... Let me see if she messaged me back. I probably couldn't hear it, but she... Let me see. She normally messaged me back. No, she hasn't messaged me back yet. She's probably busy right now. But Anna will sometimes message me back. So, yeah. Awesome. Let me know what you think. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear. It's really good. I mean, these bottles are going to be gone. It's so good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Wow. I think I should pour some Repo. So anything else you guys want to know about? Any other questions while we're here? Oh, don't forget Wednesday. We're going to have David Suro here. He's great. You guys are going to love him. He's going to be there for the happy hour with the Hombre. You guys will learn so much about agave spirits, about tequila, about mezcal, destillados, you name it, everything from him. He is so good. I really enjoy knowing him. And anytime I've had questions and sent him stuff, he's always answers them for me, and he's great. So you guys are going to love it. If you want to learn a lot about tequila and about agave and about sustainability and about the BAT project and about mezcals and destillados and agave growing and you name it, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, happy hour with the Hombre. David Suro is our guest. He also owns Siembra Azul and Siembra Valles tequilas. He also owns Don Mateo Mezcal is his, and then he also imports Cascaween. So you guys were talking about the Cascaween. He's the importer. Suro imports. He brings those in for you guys. All right, Bourboners. Yes, I have tried Oaxaca Mezcal Espadin. Matter of fact, it's right over here on my shelf. Love it. Oaxaca's good. They make very good mezcal. Can't go wrong with it. Oaxaca is a very good brand. Don't be afraid to buy anything from Oaxaca. And it's spelled Wahaka, just for those, like he spelled it here on the, it's spelled exactly like that. Their mezcals are very good. You guys can't go wrong with the mezcals from them. Also the Pluma Negro. I've really been enjoying the Pluma Negro brand, which I reviewed recently, and those are really good. What kind of cigars do I enjoy with tequila? I mostly smoke Connecticut shade wrappers. So Honduran, Nicaraguan, and even Connecticut, US. So I like Hoya de Monterey Excaliburs. I like every once in a while I'll have a Baccarat, which is got the tip dipped like the Cuban style. Camacho's good. Monte Cristo. I've got some Rocky Patels. Yeah, I got a huge humidor here, refrigerator filled with cigars. So I've got all kinds of brands. So I love all kinds. But I normally smoke a mild to or not a mild, a medium to full. So medium full. In that category, I don't like to go too full. I don't like to go with Maduros and stuff, but I normally hang around the medium to medium full area. Shaman, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It says a parrot character cheerfully blowing a party horn. That's awesome. Thank you, Shaman. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you showing up for all these Q&As and asking questions and participating. Tabac Especial. Is that I don't know. Is that a cigar? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Tabac Especial is. All right. Any more questions, you guys? Any other things you want to ask? Things to get off your mind? Any comments you want to make? Oh, it's a cigar. Okay. I've never heard of it. I'll have to try it. I had the 123 Diablito was Ramon Iones, I think is the name of it, or but it's a Cuban cigar it was designed for the flavor profile for, and I actually got some to smoke with the Diablito, and it worked out great. It was really good. You know, if I knew, I would tell you guys when the Raysal is coming. I don't know. It's with Sazerac, they told me 2 weeks, and it's been 3 weeks. So they said 2 weeks, and so now we're waiting. So when it gets here, I will let everybody know. We only did the pre-buy because the pre-sale because they said it was going to be 2 weeks, and now it's not. Well, Sazerac is the worst when it comes to getting stuff to someplace on time. I have not been impressed with them at all. We probably will not be doing any more buys involving Sazerac just because of how bad they are at getting stuff to places. I've just not been impressed. Do you try Tequila Dos Oros? What about it? No, I haven't tried Tequila Dos Oros. So I haven't tried it. I can't tell you about it. Thoughts on Sincoro? Really high prices. Sincoro is very sweet. They add lots of additives and stuff in it to make it taste, so you don't taste the horribleness in their natural tequila. They just made it really sweet, and they jacked the price up, so you're drinking just really sweet agave water. It's basically it. It's got all kinds of additives in it, and you can even see it crystallizing at the top of the barrel top of the bottle when you look at them. It's that bad. Finally ordered my Denver Liley. I was going to wait until I'm in the middle of move, but I want to try all my new tequilas. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Well, let me know what you think about the Denver Liley glass. That is my go-to glass, as you know, from all my videos. I love the Denver Liley glass. It's my favorite. If you ever choose to mix or chase your tequila, what would you use? Well, if I mix it, I make a margarita. So I use lime juice, I use agave nectar, and that's it. And ice for a margarita. For Palomas, I use squirt, and I use a little lime, a salt, and tequila. And I use El Tesoro for that. That's my mixing tequila. But Palomas are really good. My wife loves Palomas, so we when we make cocktails. But I don't do cocktails. Most of this time I just drink it neat, like this, in a glass and sip it. So that's what I do. Other than Cascanas and Reysol, what is a must-try XA? Tapatio Excelencia. Definite must-try. Very good. I like the Tapatio Excelencia more than Tears of Llorona. Tears of Llorona's got too much of the liquor, the scotch, the sherry, and the cognac in it. Or the brandy. Sorry, it's brandy, it's not cognac. I like the Tapatio Excelencia better. Thanks, brother. Appreciate how. No problem. How about La Adelita? Lots of products I haven't seen in stores recently. No, I've never heard of it. There's so many brands that these crappy contract distilleries put out that I wouldn't even look at them. I mean, seriously. There's so many people that are like, there's so many pictures. It's like, oh well, 1438 puts out 112 different brands, and only 2 of them are decent. So it's like, don't send me pictures of the other 140 other brands out of 1438 and ask me if they're good. Just stay away from anything that comes out of that distillery, because chances are it's not going to be good. Just avoid it. It's just contract stuff. They find suckers that want to buy their juice and additives added to it or whatever, and it's just garbage. There's so much of that stuff out there because they're making a quick buck on it. They're making a quick buck from the Americans who think they're going to make $2 billion like Clooney did. I'm sure anything's expensive. I wouldn't. Do you know what Blanco Tears of Llorona uses? Yeah, it uses its own Blanco. Herman makes that tequila especially for Tears. So that's it. It doesn't use any other Blanco. He makes Tears. So he makes the Blanco and then he ages it. So that's all just for Tears. I don't like Clase Azul because I didn't know how much it was left in the bottle. Can't see it. I didn't like Clase Azul because I didn't know. Yeah, that's true. You can't see it, but you shouldn't like it because of the flavor too, right? Because it's like really super sweet and cakey and super vanilla and caramely. That's not tequila. That's liquid candy. It's not tequila. But people go, oh, I love tequila. It's so delicious. Oh, really? What do you like about it? Well, I like that it tastes like vanilla and caramel. Really, what's your favorite brand? Clase Azul? It's like, that's not tequila. Here, let me pour you what a real tequila tastes like. Oh, this isn't as sweet as the Clase Azul. Exactly, because the Clase Azul's got additives to it. Oh, this is different. Exactly. This is what real tequila tastes like. Oh, I didn't know that. So I spent all this money on stuff with this sugar. Yeah. That's what you did. It's deceptive. And it kind of irks me. People are like, why are you so not against or so against additives? You know, if they put it on the bottle and they said, look, we altered the flavor of this tequila to make it sweet for you, I'm okay with it. But the fact that they don't, and people walk away with like, wow, I'm really a tequila fan. Really, what tequilas do you like? Oh, I like Clase Azul. I like Casamigos. I like Don Julio 1942. It's like, okay, all those have additives in them. They're all like, they adulterated it to make it taste good. That's not what real tequila, real good tequila tastes like. It's not. No, it's not. Here, try this, or try this, try this. I'm like, oh, wow, this tastes completely different. I actually like this better. Well, yeah, it's because they adulterated it to make it more pleasing to the American palate. I mean, it's... Yeah, exactly. It's like liqueur. Exactly. It's not tequila. It's not. And so, you know, I don't mind if people want to drink Clase Azul. You know, enjoy it. But just understand what you're drinking. You know, understand what it is. And so, you know, people get upset when we talk, and especially like in tequila talk, we try to be really nice about it. And that's one thing I try to really monitor in this group is we don't let people be a-holes in my group. I don't allow it. If you're an a-hole, you get booted without a warning. We don't warn you. We don't say, hey, you look, you better be nice. You just don't be an a-hole or we'll boot you. That easy. So everyone in our group, and Blake's in the group, he can tell you, we're really nice. And so we try to be nice to people about, hey, you know, this is what you're drinking, just so you know. But they're like, oh, you guys are all snobs and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, we're just educating you. We're telling you what you're drinking. And if you want to drink it, that's fine. Go ahead. God bless you. But just understand what it is you're drinking. It's not natural tequila. It's not. And I can't wait until they come to a time where the CRT finally says, look, you know, if you're gonna use additives, you're gonna have to put it on the bottle. And they actually start testing for these things because there's some things they can't test for. So if you need to recommend a Crystallino, it would be none. Why? Why would I want to recommend a Crystallino? You take a beautiful añejo, you carbon filter it, strip all the color and 3/4 of the flavor out to make it a bland agave vodka. No, I wouldn't recommend a Crystallino at all. Stay away from them. If you want it an añejo, drink an añejo. The color is not going to hurt you. It's not. It doesn't turn your pea brown. It doesn't hurt you. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not going to bother you at all. You don't need it to be clear. You don't need it to be the Zima of tequilas. Stay away from Crystallinos. You're paying extra money for nothing. Just stick with the regular añejos, extra añejos, reposados, blancos. You want something clear, drink a blanco. You're going to get beautiful flavor from a blanco. You don't need to spend extra money on a gimmicky marketing thing like a Crystallino. And I'm sorry, you asked a question. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I'm not trying to be a jerk or a dick or anything else. I'm just being honest with you. You don't need it. It's a marketing gimmick. You don't need it. Sorry, Blake. You know how I go off on things like this. All right. The one good thing about Clase Azul is it gets people in the tequila and they later learn that it's not good. That was my story. And now I hate how fake it. Yeah. See, it's not a good thing because it's like, oh, it gets people into tequila. No, it gets people thinking tequila doesn't taste like it does. You know, it's like, ugh. I'd rather people get into tequila because they've had something like Fortaleza or D4 or Cascoin or Suerte or siete leguas and they enjoyed it and they're like, this is good. Then okay, then good. You're having good tequila. You're having tequila the way it was made, for generations before, and you're having tequila the way it's supposed to be made. It's not like, hey, would you like a glass of Pappy bourbon? Like, yeah, I would love some Pappy. Great, I'll pour you a glass and I'll take a big scoop of sugar and put it in there to make it more flavorful. There you go. Like, why the fuck did you just put, excuse me, why the did you just put sugar in my Pappy? Well, because to make it more flavorful for you. And then they're like, oh, well, that's really sweet. That's the best Pappy I've ever had. Well, that's not what Pappy tastes like. I put sugar in it to make it taste better for you.
Yeah, I need to have sugar. It needs to be sweet, because if it's not, it's like, it burns my throat. It burns. Oh, ah.
Just stop. Please stop. Great group. Yeah, thank you, Blake. We work really hard to kind of monitor it so we don't get all the advertising and baloney posts and stuff. It's more for educational, for sharing your experiences, and we try to do a good job with that. I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for all I've learned. Oh, great. Well, thank you, Bonnie. We're glad that you're here. Bonnie, I need to say this too. Bonnie is a nurse, and she works in the on the COVID stuff, and so thank you for all the work that you do for helping people and stuff, and putting your life at risk with all the COVID stuff. And I don't know if I've said this enough. I try to, but we appreciate what you do, and thank you for your work. We appreciate it. It's nice that Cascanas comes with no additive sticker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Certified no additives. Cascanas is a good brand, and I'm good friends with the owner and stuff of Cascanas, the CEO. Matter of fact, he's going to be going to Mexico with us. He's traveling with us. So it's a solid brand. You can't go wrong with Cascanas. That is my favorite Valle Tequila Blanco, is the Cascanas. That I like it better than Fortaleza Still Strength. Their number 9 Blanco, so good. Oh, God. So good. Yeah, Zima. It was like clear beer, right? Do we really need that? Good answer. I don't like the Crystallinos, but here's a friend of mine. He said the Crystallinos taste good just for the sweet flavor, not for the really. Exactly. Yeah, it's just, and it's bland. They make it so it's just a hint of the añejo flavor. It's like, you can't handle what a real añejo has to offer, so let's carbon filter most of it out for you. And here, now taste it. Tell us what you think. It's like almost vodka with just a little bit of tequila flavoring in it. It's like, why even bother? The hombre, yeah, it's my birthday. It's right. I try not to. There. As far as I'm concerned, all you additive tequila makers can go selves. Class Azul, go yourself. I know we're making progress, and everyone get your vaccinations, okay? This is not a political thing. This is a public health announcement. Seriously, I've been vaccinated, and look, I didn't have hair before. I still don't have hair. This wasn't because I got vaccinated. I haven't picked up any Russian satellites, or I don't hear Russian chatter in my ear from the tracer microchip they installed in me. None of that stuff. It's safe. It's effective. It's good. Do everybody a favor and get your vaccine. Don't be afraid. Take it from the hombre. I'm not political, okay? But make it so people can go out and enjoy themselves and their families and not have to worry about getting sick and dying. So get your vaccinations. That's my public service announcement for the day. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's very safe. I haven't had any issues. Matter of fact, I didn't even get people were talking about after the second vaccine. I got the Moderna, and after the second shot, people were like getting flu-like symptoms. I got nothing. It didn't affect me at all. My immune system's like a tank. So don't be afraid. You're not going to get sick. It's not going to give you, and it's MMRA or something like that. So it doesn't have the virus in it. You're not going to get COVID from it. But it's just I'm so glad now I can go out and not have to worry about getting sick, being an asthmatic and stuff. I was locked up in the house for a long time. Hey, thanks. It always a great Q&A, and your tasting earlier was great. You need to go and enjoy your... I know. Well, we're with 10 more minutes. I'll give you guys an hour and a half, and then I'm going to go hang out with my wife and my daughter and enjoy the rest of my birthday with my Tequila Corrido. Corrido. You have to roll the R's. When you see the double R's, you have to roll them. So it's Corrido. Corrido. There you go. My Spanish lesson for today. Yes, and I can travel. Yes. I'm so excited about August and the trip to Mexico. And so excited about seeing my friends Felipe and Carlos and Ana Romero and Lalo. And we're seeing everybody, you guys. It is going to be a whirlwind tour of craziness. Sergio Cruz, he wants to party and get drunk with us. You guys, we're going to have some amazing video and pictures and information that we're going to share with you. It's going to be so awesome. And then while I'm there too, I'm going to be planning and talking to them about planning another group trip where we'll bring a tour in. So if you guys are interested in taking a tour with the Hombre, it's a special VIP access tour. I'm going to be working on putting that together when I'm there in August for probably next year, because I don't know if I can go again this year. So yeah, mRNA. There you go. mRNA. There you go. That's. I get caught up with all the technical terms. I can never. I know it's not football talk, but your Cowboys drafted a stud line. The guy from Penn State, the linebacker from Penn State, is that the one you're talking about? I've heard good things about him, but we need a quarterback. I'm hoping that if the good linebacker is good at stopping the run, because last year our run defense was horrible. Got my second shot tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Are you doing is it the Pfizer or Moderna? Which one are you doing? I had the Moderna, and it wasn't bad at all. People saying the Pfizer is a lot milder, but I had no issues with the Moderna at all. Period. You need to plan the trip. Okay, I will work on putting together a tour where we'll have a select group of people. Bonnie, you're definitely invited to join us, and we'll do a VIP tour of the distilleries. I'll have it all set up for you guys. All you basically will do is pay for your airfare and your hotel rooms, and then we can all chip in for transportation and do it that way. And we'll have a great time. You'll learn so much. And the only thing I ask is that, you don't do anything silly or ridiculous or anything that could jeopardize my relationships with the distilleries. And if you promise me that, I will bring you on an educational tour and a fun time where we'll get to taste some great tequilas and meet some fantastic people and have some great food and do some tequila shopping and do all that stuff while we're in Mexico. It'll be a great trip. Oh, Pfizer. Okay, good. Pfizer's good. Pfizer's less than the Moderna. Supposedly it's like less potent than the Moderna, but definitely less side effects from what I've heard. But I hope that you don't have any side effects from it at all, Shaman. I got very sick from the Moderna vaccine. Got it at least last Thursday, and only felt back to normal yesterday. People should certainly get the vaccine, but just don't plan much the next. There you go. That's what a lot of people said. Don't plan much the next day. I didn't plan anything the next day, and I wasn't sick at all. So, all right, good. You'll behave. That's good. That's all I ask for. Jay, you're in on the trip. Okay, good. Now I'll put you down. You're in. So let me get all this stuff together. Oh, there you go. Moderna has 3 times the mRNA than Pfizer. So it's 3 times the strength of Pfizer. So that's why the side effects are a lot more dramatic in the Moderna than in the Pfizer. And tequila doesn't hurt. I even looked it up. Can you drink liquor or drink alcohol when you have had the vaccine? And they said there's no research or anything that shows anything that it has any adverse effects on it. So go ahead, just don't go crazy and get trashed on it, because it does affect your immune system when you do that. But you can drink a little, have some tequila that'll help. If you're getting side effects or whatever, it'll help with them. Yep, Todd agrees. So there you go. We got all kinds of great things planned. And don't forget too, we have the Barrel Collective stuff that we're putting together. We have a Vago buy that's going to be happening here in June. The Ray Sol should be in it any day, hopefully, the 10-year. And then we've got the Cascaween coming in December, which they're custom making for us. You guys like Cascaween. We're getting the Cascaween Tahona Reposado, which isn't available in the US. They're custom making it for us, and we're having it imported. We're having 2 barrels done. That one's going to be special. You guys want to make sure you're in on the collective emails to get notified about that. All right, what was it? What was your winter blend mix ratio for your homemade tequila aging? Thinking 2 parts American oak, 1 part French oak tequila. Actually, it was 1-to-1. I aged it with the American oak first for 3 weeks, and then I tossed in the French oak and I aged it for 3 weeks, and it came out beautifully. It came out really good. A good mixture of French and American oak together. I was very impressed, and I wish you were here in Southern California, because I would just say, hey, try some and let me know what you think, and I'd invite you over to pour you a taste, because it's really good, Shaman. I think you'd enjoy it. All right, you guys, it is 5:27, and it's where can I buy? You can buy it at Ferment and Still, FERMENT. Here, let me put it up on the here we go. Right there, fermentandstill.com. Everybody write it down. That is your go-to place for agave spirits. I curate the whole selection there. So everything that's on that site is stuff that I approve of. You can't buy anything bad on this site. Everything's good. And then anytime I can get new stuff, I always look for the new stuff, the new good stuff that's coming out. I keep it updated. We got the 15th anniversary Siembra Azul when it came out. Sold out. I was able to get 3 more cases of it, and then that sold out. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, because we do post there when we get new stuff. I have our team do that. Our customer support team is great. Those guys do great work on responding back to you guys when you have questions. The shipping takes a little time, but we're cranking out tons of orders. We sell a lot of tequila. We're cranking out tons of orders. So just be patient. Don't expect it to be like Amazon, where it's going to come the next day or in 2 days. It's going to take probably 7 to 10 days to get to you when you order. So just be patient and expect that, and then you won't be disappointed. But we're doing a good job, and people love our service. So make sure you check it out. Ferment and Still. All right, need to be on the show. Okay, well, you're in. That's not a problem. Hey, you're welcome, Todd. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and thanks for coming and celebrating my birthday with me today. It really means a lot to me that you guys did it. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and I'm always glad to help with the guidance and answer questions for you guys. You're aging some Pueblo Viejo and some toasted and charred peach wood. Okay, very good. I haven't played with peach wood before. I've done cherry, and I've done American and French, and I prefer to stick with American and French. But let me know how it comes out. I'd be interested to hear how the peach wood comes out. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, Shaman. Thank you so much. You guys, it means so much to me that you guys came out to celebrate my birthday with me, to hang out, and all the birthday wishes and stuff. I love you guys. I'm always here for you. So we'll see you next Monday. But we'll also see you on Wednesday. Hopefully you guys will join us for David Suro. It is going to be a special. Baldo, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I really do. And thank you so much. You and my brother. Oh, you're nice. Your brother's May 10th birthday as well. Thank you. That's awesome. Hopefully you'll be hanging out with him. Oh, I hope you will too. Spending time with family is just something you can't beat. If I say Cascaween, my friend says Bacardi. he likes for the price. Well, I don't know Bacardi. Cascaween doesn't say Bacardi to me. Hey, thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what they say? Smoke them if you got them. Happy. Thank you very much, Bunny. I appreciate it. Thank you. Abel, thank you. Thank you for coming and celebrating my birthday with me. I appreciate it. Be well. I will be well, and thank you so much. And you guys, don't forget Wednesday. Be here, okay? I want to see you guys on Wednesday. Happy tequila tour with you guys. Something forward to. Thank you, Ron. You're welcome to join. I will post all the information about it when I get everything together. It won't be until after August, after I talk to all the distillers about putting it together, that we'll have something set up. And then I can even organize. I've got a friend that's a travel agent that can help with the airfare and hotel accommodations if you guys want me to have that set up prior to. You're welcome, Jay. Thank you for coming out and celebrating my birthday. It means a lot to me. It really does. I told my wife I got to go spend some time with my tequila friends because they mean a lot to me, and it's important that I be there for them and answer questions and to celebrate my birthday with them. So don't forget to go watch the review that I posted today. Please go check it out. Learn a little bit about Corrido, and about the tequila. And if you want to find it, you can find it on Ferment and Still. If you don't want to find it, that's fine too. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks again so much for the birthday wishes and everything. I appreciate you all. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So hopefully I'm helping you find some really good stuff you enjoy. Salud.